Good morning, students. Hope you all are fine and staying safe at your homes. And don't forget to wear a mask. Students, in our last video session, we have discussed about Zamindar and they lost their power. Amla, the officer of Zamindar, the restrictions by East India Company, rich lords, farmers, mandals, jotedars, Zamindar as important. East India Company recognized them as importance. That's why they gave them a collector, to observe them. So today we'll read about the rise of jotedars. So in a last video session we have discussed about rich lords, farmers and mandals and jotedars. They were only too happy to see the zamindar in trouble. They're happy when zamindar was in trouble. Okay, because they want his position in their hands. Okay, that's why. So the zamindar could therefore not easily assert his power over them, but it was not an easy zamindar to lose his power, because he is ruling from last many years with the help of British East India Company, and now the same British East India Company want to let down to him. Okay, so Zamindar could prosecute defaulters, but the judicial process was long drawn. Yes, Zamindar can take revenge from them, but the judicial process was long. Okay, so it was not easy for him to take revenge from them. So in Burdwan alone, there were over 30,000 pending suits for the areas of rent payment in 1798. 30,000 cases were pending regarding revenue in 1798. Regarding revenue. Okay, that was the condition actually on that time. That was proposed by the British East India Company. So now we'll talk about the rise of the jotedars. Okay, so while many zamindars were facing a crisis at the end of the 18th century, end of the 18th century, a group of rich peasants were consolidated their position in the village. In Bernier survey, the survey of Bernier, Dinjapur district in North Bengal. Which district? Dinjapur district. Dinjapur district in North Bengal, because we are talking about Bengal now. North Bengal. We have a vivid description of the class of rich peasants known as jotedars. So their emergence is started from there. Okay, now we'll discuss about vast areas of land and powers of jotedars. So the early 19th century, jotedar had acquired vast areas of land in early 19th century. Okay, they have lot of land. Okay, early 19th century. Fine. Jotedars acquired vast areas of land, sometimes as much as several thousands acres. Thousands of acres. Okay. They control local trade as well as money lending. trade and money lending as well. Fine. Immense power over the poorer cultivation of region. A large part of their land was cultivated through sharecroppers. So the land was cultivated by sharecroppers. They don't cultivate by themselves. Their land was cultivated by sharecroppers known as burgadars, who brought their own plough, labored in the field, and handed over half the produce of jotedars after the harvest. After the harvest, half produce to jotedars, and jotedar did nothing. Half produce, half production we can say, to jotedars. So it is the power of jotedars. Okay. So power of jotedar was more effective than that of zamindar. Now he is much more powerful than zamindar because he is a rival. Sorry. So unlike zamindar, who often lived in the urban areas, jotedar were located in the village. Zamindar in urban and jotedar in village. There is a difference between them. Okay. They have direct control over a considerable section of poor village. So that village, mostly people lived. So you have direct control over poor people, or we can say weaker section of the society in the village area. So they fiercely resisted efforts by zamindar to increase the jama you can say money, tax, forced tax we can say. Okay, taken by jotedars. Fine. Prevented zamindari officials from executing their duties, mobilized riots who were dependent on them. Everybody is depending now on them, on jotedars. Okay. So deliberately delayed payments of revenue to zamindar. That's why they are late. Zamindar not able to pay because of jotedars. Okay, so this is the reason behind the failed amount of zamindar. Fine. So jotedars were most powerful, especially in North Bengal. Okay, most powerful in North Bengal. Although rich peasant and village headmen were emerging as a commanding figure, they have their new rival there. Okay, who were headmen and rich peasants. Okay, students. So this is from the topic group of rich peasants, about the jotedar, rise of jotedars, their vast use of land, power of jotedars. We have discussed zamindar as his rival. Okay, they were the one who failed zamindar. Okay, students. Tomorrow we'll do about the haldars and the jotedar as well. Okay, student. Thank you. God bless you.